Hi, today we will learn Indonesian language or bahasa Indonesia about who. Who in Indonesian language is siapa, and sometimes it comes with suffix kah. It becomes one single word, siapa or siapakah. When you hear siapa, it means who. But when you hear siapakah, it means you're forcing, or the question is kinda a bit intense, more intense. It's like who. This one siapa is like who or who. This siapakah is like who. It's like that. You're really forcing on it, saying like who, like that. Siapakah, but all means who. Siapa saya, siapa aku, saya and aku is I. And when you have to say who am I, you don't have to put the M, you just say who I. You don't have to say the M. It becomes who I, who I. Even though if we translate it, it means who am I. But the M is not used in Indonesian language. Siapa saya, siapa aku, who am I? And this one, who am I? Who am I? Siapakah saya? Siapakah aku? Yeah. The answer can comes with the name, also can comes with the occupation. So sometimes people will answer with name, sometimes people will answer with occupation, sometimes people will answer with both name and occupation. First name, or sometimes both, but they will tell you the occupation first and then the name later. It's possible in Indonesia. And this case, I will start with the name first. Nama, name, saya, I, Ira. It means my name is Ira. But again, we don't put the is. You just have to say name, I, Ira. Or name, my, Ira. Nama, saya, Ira. If you want to answer with aku, you don't say nama aku Ira, but you just use the ku from aku, a disappear. It becomes suffix together with nama. It becomes one single word. It means my name, namaku, my name, namaku Ira. It means my name is Ira. Or we also can use this sentence. Saya, I, or aku, I, bernama. Nama is name, same with this. Ber is prefix. Prefix ber, it means having. It means having name. Bernama, one single word. Saya bernama Ira. Aku bernama Ira. I having name Ira. I put bracket here because sometimes we skip writing it, we skip saying it. It means you just say saya Ira or aku Ira. That's enough without saying the bernama. Saya Ira or aku Ira. That's good enough. And this one, the occupation. Saya or aku adalah is MR seorang, this seorang, se is prefix, orang is human. Se it means one, prefix that means one, orang, human, it means a human. So when you have to say for human, you have to say seorang. It means for human. Guru, teacher. I am a teacher. Saya adalah seorang guru. Or aku adalah seorang guru. I put bracket here because the bracket inside bracket can also be disappear. Let's say if both disappear, it becomes saya guru, I teacher. It's good enough. Or aku guru, I teacher. It's good enough to say I am a teacher. Just saying I teacher. We skip the is, am, are, and a. Or we just don't use this one and we use this one only. Saya seorang, I a teacher. Or aku seorang, I a teacher. We don't use the am, is, are, the adalah. It works. Saya seorang guru, aku seorang guru. And sometimes also can be saya adalah guru or aku adalah guru. I am teacher. Without the or seorang. So it works with many possibilities like that. And now we will learn about specific question of someone profession or occupation. I missed the yes. With this who question, the answer is name or occupation. Sometimes people just tell the name, but if you want to get specific answer about occupation, you ask with this question. Apa is what? Of course, similar with this one, who with kah, suffix kah, the apa sometimes come with suffix kah too. It becomes one single word. I will just put stripe here, so it means it can be with kah, so it becomes one single word. Apakah, apa or apakah, it means what. Apa profesi? Profesi is occupation. Or we can also say it as pekerjaan. Occupation is profesi or pekerjaan. Pekerjaan. Apa or apakah? Apa profesi? The object or the subject. Apakah profesi? Apa pekerjaan? Apakah pekerjaan? Again, we don't use the is, we don't use the adalah, we just use the what and the occupation and then the subject or the object that we will ask to. Saya, I. For aku, in this case, we use the ku suffix. It becomes one single word with profesi ku, my profession, my job, my occupation. Pekerjaanku, one single word, pekerjaanku, my occupation, my job. So when we have to say, what is my job? What is my occupation? You just have to say apa or apakah, what, and then job, you choose profesi or pekerjaan, and then you put I. You put saya as I, or you put profesiku, my profession, my job, my occupation, pekerjaanku, similar. Yeah. And you is kamu. What is your job? What job? You. You is kamu, or it can also comes with the suffix mu from kamu. In this case, we just use ku. We don't put the aku, but in this case, you can use kamu and you can use mu. If you use kamu, we put space and then put kamu. But if you use the mu, it becomes one single word together with profesi or profession or job or occupation, or with pekerjaan, pekerjaanmu. And him or her, in Indonesian language, we don't have specific saying him or her. We just say dia for him or for her. Dia. And sometimes also similar with this one, nya. It can be separated apa or apakah profesi dia, apa or apakah pekerjaan dia, what is his job or her job. But sometimes if you want to put the nya as him or her, it's same. This is him or her. This is also him or her. And this is his or her. You can put profesi together, nya. This one, pekerjaannya together. And for our, what is our job? We use kami or kita. Apa or apakah profesi kami? Apa or apakah pekerjaan kami? Profesi kita, pekerjaan kita. Yeah. Kami and kita, it means we, but in this case is our, because our job. The difference of kami and kita you can learn in the previous videos, because we already learned about it several times. In Indonesia we have kami and we have kita, and it's a bit different when we have to say we. Now we will learn about they. What is their job? Apa or apakah profesi mereka? Apa or apakah pekerjaan mereka? Mereka is they, but in this case, their job, their occupation, their profession. Yeah. And you guys is kalian. So what is you guys' occupation? Apa or apakah profesi or pekerjaan kalian? And sometimes in Indonesian language you will also find what is that person's job, what is that person's occupation. If we want to say that person, it's not him or her, we say it with orang itu. Orang is human, itu is that, so it means that human or that person. What is that person's job? What is that person's occupation? Apa or apakah profesi orang itu? Or apakah pekerjaan orang itu? And if we say dia, it can be her or his, she, he. But if we want to be more specific, that man, pria is man. Itu is that. Pria itu, that man. What is that man's job? Again, apa or apakah profesi or pekerjaan pria itu? If that women is wanita or girl, can be also girl or women. Apa or apakah profesi or pekerjaan wanita itu? Yeah, don't forget the question. Yeah. And this is the answer for occupation that the subject consists more than one, because if we put saya or aku, it means one. Sometimes you put seorang. But of course, if the subject is more than one, we will not use a. So the will not be used here. Sometimes we still use the M, the R, adalah is MR. We use the R. Sometimes we also skip, same with this case, in bracket. Kami or kita, we. I think I will just repeat again the kami and kita because it's okay, yeah? I will do it quick because I don't want people to be bored with talking about this several times. Kami and kita is we, but it has slightly different meaning. When we say we go to the beach, with kami as we, kami will go to the beach. Let's say the pink one say kami will go to the beach, to the blue. Kami will go to the beach. It's only this group that will go to the beach. Blue, just hear or have conversation with, but the we, it's only these groups. We will go to the beach. But if the pink one say kita as we, kita will go to the beach. Of course, in Indonesian language, we'll go to the beach. Kita, it means all of them will go to the beach. This is the difference of we, kami, we, kita. Yeah. Kalian, you guys, or mereka, they, adalah, are, mahasiswa. Mahasiswa is university student. It's student in the university. I'm sorry if you hear again the cat. I don't know why, but every time I make video, some of the cats will be meowing. I don't know why, but it's okay. It's their instinct to do the video bomb. Mahasiswa is student, but in the university. Siswa is student. Maha is higher or upper level. Your high. We can say Maha is your highness. So it's like the student but upper level or high level. Mahasiswa. one single word. Even though siswa it means students. Mahasiswa, university student. Kami or kita or kalian or mereka adalah are mahasiswa, university student. Again, in bracket, because are can be disappear. We just can say kami mahasiswa, kita or kalian or mereka mahasiswa. Without adalah or are, it works. And now, this part, when we have to say who's that, siapa itu, siapa, who, itu, that, who's that, siapa itu, again without is. When we have to say who's there, siapa, it means at, situ, there, itu, that, situ, there. But you have to put di. You cannot just use situ, even though situ is there, you have to put the at. In this case, di. There. Siapa di situ? Who's there? Or who is that? In Indonesian language, that, itu, siapa. If we translate it by words, it's like that who. Itu siapa. Like that. Itu siapa. That who. Who is that? Itu siapa. Siapa itu? Who's that? Siapa di situ? Who's there? Itu siapa? Who's that? So it can be this one or it can be this one. And the suffix kah appears for who's that. It doesn't appear for who's there. At least I didn't hear it more often. Like siapakah di situ is kind of like not common to say siapakah di situ. So for this one common, for this one common, for who's there, I rarely hear the siapakah di situ. For who's there, only siapa di situ. And for who's that, siapakah itu, or itu siapakah, itu siapakah. Again, the kah, it means you give more force to the question, like who, like that. Who is that, like that. Like this one, siapa itu, who's that. Siapakah itu, who is that, like that. Now, siapa or siapakah, can be siapa or siapakah. I will put stripe too, so it becomes one single word. It will be similar with this if you use the ka. Even though it's in bracket, it means you can use it or you can not using it. Pria is man. In Indonesian language, man also laki, laki. Even though we put stripe here and we repeat the word, it doesn't mean it's more than one. It just, when you have to say man, one, you say pria, but you can also say laki-laki. And so this is one, laki-laki. Female or women or girl, wanita, and we can use another word for girl or female or women. One, perempuan. It's same with this one. This is same with this one. Or like before, that person, orang, person, human, orang. Itu, that. But if you want to say it more formal or more polite, we, instead of itu or that, we say it with tersebut. Tersebut, if you want to translate it, it means have been told. Sebut is told. Ter is have been or has been. Has been, have been told. Sebut. But in this case, tersebut is polite version of itu, that. I will say it. I will not say with kah all the time, so you have idea that it can work with kah and it can be skipped too. Siapa laki-laki itu? Siapa laki-laki tersebut? Siapakah perempuan itu? Siapakah perempuan tersebut? Siapa orang itu? Siapakah orang tersebut? Okay, thank you. Have a nice day.